Welcome to Vitality Hub, your go-to channel for unlocking a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life at any age. Today, we're tackling a critical topic for our senior viewers: 7 foods that are secretly destroying your leg strength. If you've noticed your legs feeling weaker, your balance slipping, or everyday movements becoming harder, what if I told you the culprit might be hiding in your fridge or pantry? From healthy snacks that sabotage your bones to everyday staples accelerating muscle loss, we're exposing the truth with science-backed facts and simple swaps to keep you moving with confidence. So grab a notebook, stay till the end, and let's take back your strength together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss our life-changing tips. Now let's dive in. Number 1. Processed meats, the silent leg strength killer. For many seniors in the United States, processed meats like bacon, ham, hot dogs, and deli slices are everyday staples. They are quick, convenient, and often bring a sense of comfort and familiarity. However, these seemingly harmless foods are secretly sabotaging leg strength, mobility, and overall independence. The damage they cause is slow but relentless, and by the time many seniors notice their legs feeling weaker, the harm has already been done. Why processed meats are destroying your leg strength? First, let's talk about sodium. Processed meats are loaded with salt, far more than what occurs naturally in fresh meats. A single serving of deli ham can contain nearly half the recommended daily sodium intake for seniors. Excess sodium causes the body to retain water, leading to swelling in the legs and ankles. This swelling isn't just uncomfortable, it makes movement harder, forcing muscles to work under extra strain. Over time, this contributes to fatigue, heaviness, and even muscle cramping. Next, there are the nitrates and nitrites. These preservatives give processed meats their appealing pink color and long shelf life, but they come at a steep cost. Inside the body, they trigger chronic inflammation, a hidden enemy that attacks joints and muscles. Inflammation stiffens the knees and hips, making it harder to walk, climb stairs, or even stand up from a chair. For seniors, this stiffness can be the difference between staying active and becoming dependent on others for simple tasks. Perhaps the most alarming effect is muscle loss. Processed meats lack the high-quality protein found in fresh meats, fish, or plant-based alternatives. Instead, they are packed with fillers, artificial flavors, and chemicals that interfere with nutrient absorption. Without proper protein and amino acids, muscles weaken over time, leading to a condition called sarcopenia, age-related muscle wasting. Weak muscles mean poor balance, slower movement, and a higher risk of falls, which can be devastating for older adults. Better alternatives for stronger legs. The good news is that small changes can make a big difference. Instead of processed meats, seniors can choose healthier, protein-rich options that protect and strengthen their legs. 1. Lean fresh meats. Skinless chicken, turkey breast, and lean cuts of pork or beef provide high-quality protein without the harmful additives. Grilling, baking, or slow cooking these meats preserves their nutrients while keeping them tender and flavorful. 2. Fish. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines are not only excellent protein sources but also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation and support joint health. Even canned tuna or salmon, in water, not oil, is a great alternative to processed meats. 3. Plant-based proteins. Beans, lentils, and tofu are fantastic options for seniors looking to reduce meat consumption. They are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that promote muscle health and digestion. 4. Homemade deli-style meats. For those who love the convenience of sliced meats, try roasting a whole chicken or turkey at home and slicing it thin for sandwiches. This way, you control the ingredients and avoid excess salt and preservatives. 5. EGGS. A versatile and affordable protein, eggs can be scrambled, boiled, or turned into a veggie-packed omelet for a nutritious meal that supports muscle strength. Making the switch. Transitioning away from processed meats doesn't have to be difficult. Start by replacing one meal at a time. swap the morning bacon for scrambled eggs with spinach, or trade the lunchtime ham sandwich for a grilled chicken salad. Over time, these small changes add up, leading to stronger legs, better balance, and greater independence. Processed meats may be convenient, but they are stealing mobility from seniors one bite at a time. By choosing healthier alternatives, older adults can protect their leg strength, reduce pain, and stay active for years to come. Number 2. Fried and fast food, the joint-stiffening menace. For many American seniors, fried chicken, French fries, and fast food burgers represent more than just meals. They're woven into the fabric of daily life as symbols of convenience, comfort, and nostalgia. The golden crisp of fried foods and the instant satisfaction of drive-through meals create powerful cravings that can be hard to resist. But beneath this culinary comfort lies a devastating truth. These foods are systematically destroying leg strength and mobility in older adults through multiple biological pathways that demand our attention. The multiple attacks on leg strength. First and foremost, fried and fast foods are loaded with trans fats and oxidized oils, substances so harmful that many countries have banned them outright. When foods are deep-fried in industrial seed oils at high temperatures, the molecular structure of the fats becomes damaged and inflammatory. These altered fats embed themselves in cell membranes throughout the body, particularly in the joints and muscles of the legs. Imagine pouring glue into the hinges of a door. That's essentially what's happening to your knee and hip joints when you consume fried foods regularly. The result is stiffness that makes every movement more difficult, whether it's rising from a chair or taking your morning walk. The circulatory damage caused by these foods is equally concerning. Fried foods create a sludge-like effect in the bloodstream, dramatically slowing circulation to the lower extremities. Seniors often notice this as heaviness in their legs, frequent cramping, or a pins and needles sensation. Over time, this poor circulation can develop into peripheral artery disease, where narrowed blood vessels struggle to deliver oxygen to leg muscles. The frightening reality is that many seniors mistake these symptoms for normal aging when they're actually signs of diet-induced vascular damage. Weight gain from calorie-dense fast food creates another layer of problems. Each pound of excess body weight translates to 4 pounds of pressure on the knees during walking. For a senior carrying just 10 extra pounds, that's 40 additional pounds of force grinding down their joints with every step. This accelerates cartilage breakdown and dramatically increases osteoarthritis risk. The cruel paradox is that as joints become more painful, seniors move less, leading to further muscle loss and weight gain in a vicious cycle that can rapidly diminish mobility. Perhaps most insidious is the nutrient displacement effect. When seniors fill up on fried and fast foods, they're not getting the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants needed to maintain muscle and bone health. These meals are essentially empty calories that provide energy but none of the building blocks needed for tissue repair. Over months and years, this nutritional deficiency leads to weaker muscles, more brittle bones, and slower recovery from everyday activities. Healthier alternatives that protect mobility. Breaking free from fried food dependence requires satisfying alternatives that provide both pleasure and nutrition. 1. Oven crispy proteins. Chicken or fish breaded with almond flour or crushed nuts and baked at high heat delivers satisfying crunch without inflammatory oils. The protein helps maintain muscle mass while the healthy fats reduce joint inflammation. 2. Air-fried vegetables. An air fryer can create delicious crispy textures using minimal oil. Try zucchini fries with Parmesan or crispy kale chips seasoned with garlic powder for satisfying snacks. 3. Grilled burger alternatives. Swap fast food burgers for homemade versions using lean grass-fed beef or black bean patties on whole grain buns with plenty of fresh vegetable toppings. 4. Stir fries with healthy oils. Using minimal avocado or olive oil, quick stir-fries with colorful vegetables and lean proteins provide fast meals that actually support leg strength. 5. Nut and seed crunch. For that satisfying mouthfeel, try roasted almonds, pumpkin seeds, or sunflower seeds instead of fried snacks. These provide magnesium and zinc, crucial minerals for muscle function. 6. Sweet potato fries. When baked with a light drizzle of olive oil, These provide complex carbohydrates for sustained energy plus anti-inflammatory compounds that protect joints, making the transition practical. For seniors accustomed to regular fast food meals, abrupt elimination often backfires. The phased approach works best. Week 1 to 2, replace one fast food meal every 3 days with a healthier homemade alternative. Notice how your legs feel lighter afterward. Week 3 to 4, identify your most challenging fast food habit, maybe morning biscuits or Friday night fish fry, and create a special healthier version to enjoy instead. Week 5 plus, begin experimenting with herbs and spices that make healthy foods more exciting. Smoked paprika, turmeric, and rosemary can add deep flavors that reduce cravings for fried foods. The emotional connection to these foods shouldn't be underestimated. Many seniors associate fried chicken with family gatherings or burgers with youthful memories. Finding ways to preserve these emotional connections while improving nutrition is key, perhaps through modified family recipes or social meals focused on healthier preparations. The long-term rewards. Within just weeks of reducing fried and fast food intake, many seniors report noticeable improvements. Reduced morning stiffness and joint pain. Less swelling in ankles and feet. Improved energy for daily activities. Better sleep quality. Enhanced sense of balance. Over months, these benefits compound into preserved independence and quality of life. The ability to continue gardening, playing with grandchildren, or traveling without mobility limitations is priceless, and it starts with choices made at the dinner table today. Every fried food avoided is like removing a brick from the wall that's slowly enclosing your mobility. With each better choice, that wall gets lower, the path ahead clearer, and the future of independent movement brighter. The siren call of the drive-thru may always whisper in your ear, but the voice of your future self, strong, steady, and free to move, speaks much louder if you choose to listen. Number 3. Canned and frozen meals, the silent leg swelling culprits. For many seniors, canned soups, frozen dinners, and instant noodles have become go-to meal solutions. Their convenience and long shelf life make them appealing options for older adults who may have difficulty preparing fresh meals daily. However, these processed foods contain dangerously high sodium levels that wreak havoc on leg health and mobility. The science behind sodium's damage to senior mobility. Excessive sodium content. A single serving of canned soup or frozen meal often contains between 800 to 1,200 milligrams of sodium. This equals about half to 3/4 of the American Heart Association's recommended daily limit of 1,500 milligrams for seniors. The extreme salt content causes immediate and long-term problems. Water retention and leg swelling. When the body processes this sodium overload, it retains water to maintain proper fluid balance. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors consuming high-sodium prepared meals had 32% more leg swelling than those eating fresh, low-sodium alternatives. This swelling creates several mobility issues. Legs feel heavy and fatigued. Ankles become stiff and painful. Walking requires more effort. Balance becomes compromised. Blood pressure and circulation problems. The sodium in these meals constricts blood vessels, forcing the heart to work harder. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows this leads to 25% reduced blood flow to leg muscles, increased risk of peripheral artery disease, slower healing of foot sores or injuries, bone density loss. High sodium intake causes the kidneys to excrete more calcium. A 5-year osteoporosis study revealed seniors eating canned/frozen meals daily had 7% greater bone density loss in hips, 42% higher risk of stress fractures, slower recovery from leg fractures. Hidden dangers in processed meals. Preservatives and additives. Many frozen dinners and canned soups contain monosodium glutamate, MSG, that may worsen arthritis pain. Artificial thickeners linked to gut inflammation. Chemical flavor enhancers that increase salt cravings. Nutrient deficiencies. The processing of these meals destroys up to 60% of original vitamins, nearly all natural enzymes, beneficial plant compounds, healthier alternatives, homemade frozen meals. Preparing and freezing batches of vegetable-based soups with low-sodium broth. Lean protein with whole grain sides. Stewed dishes with herbs instead of salt. Low-sodium canned options. Choosing products labeled. No salt-added versions. Reduced sodium varieties. Low-sodium alternatives. Fresh convenience foods. Quick alternatives requiring minimal preparation. Pre-cut vegetables with hummus. Rotisserie chicken, skin removed. Instant brown rice with frozen veggies. Making the transition. First week. Replace one high-sodium meal every other day with a healthier option. Second week. Try making one big batch of homemade soup to freeze in portions. Third week. Experiment with salt-free seasoning blends on simple dishes. Fourth week. Notice reduced ankle swelling and improved walking comfort. Expected improvements. Within 4 to 6 weeks of reducing processed meal consumption, most seniors experience less noticeable leg swelling in evenings, improved energy for daily activities, reduced joint stiffness, better balance and stability. The scientific conclusion: while canned and frozen meals offer convenience, their extreme sodium content directly contributes to mobility problems in seniors. The water retention, circulation issues, and bone loss they cause make walking more difficult and increase fall risk. By transitioning to fresher, lower sodium options, older adults can maintain better leg strength and preserve their independence longer. Number 4. Sugary drinks, the leg nerve destroyers. Sweetened beverages including soda, sweet tea, and flavored coffee drinks pose a serious threat to senior leg strength and mobility. Multiple scientific studies demonstrate how these liquid sugar bombs actively damage nerves, waste muscles, and impair circulation through several biological mechanisms. The science of sugar damage to leg health. Nerve damage from blood sugar spikes. Each sugary drink causes dangerous glucose surges in the bloodstream. Research from Diabetes Care shows seniors consuming just one sweetened beverage daily face alarming risks. They develop diabetic neuropathy 42% more often. Their nerve conduction velocity slows significantly. They experience increased foot numbness and worsening balance problems. The fructose in these drinks proves particularly destructive. Studies in the Journal of Clinical Investigation reveal fructose creates 10 times more advanced glycation end products than glucose. These harmful compounds cause collagen cross-linking in joints and blood vessels while accelerating peripheral nerve degeneration. Muscle loss from insulin resistance. The constant sugar overload creates metabolic dysfunction through 3 stages. First, the pancreas overproduces insulin to manage blood sugar. Next, cells become resistant to insulin's effects. Finally, muscles lose their ability to absorb glucose and amino acids. Research from the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association documents severe consequences. Seniors drinking sugary beverages lose 18% more leg muscle mass over 3 years. Their muscle quality declines with increased fat infiltration. Their walking speed decreases by 0.2 meters per second annually. Bone density reduction. The phosphoric acid in dark colas leaches calcium from bones while reducing osteoblast activity. Data from Osteoporosis International shows this increases fracture risk by 32%. Circulation problems. Chronic inflammation from sugar thickens capillary basement membranes while reducing nitric oxide production. This decreases blood flow to extremities, leading to multiple issues. Seniors experience cold feet and poor wound healing. They suffer increased cramping during activity. Their risk of peripheral artery disease rises substantially. Healthier alternatives with proven benefits. Infused waters. Cucumber and mint combinations reduce inflammation markers. Lemon and ginger improve circulation and digestion. Berry and basil provide antioxidants without sugar spikes. Herbal teas. Hibiscus lowers blood pressure according to Journal of Nutrition Research. Chamomile reduces neuropathic pain. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity. Fermented options. Kombucha provides probiotics for gut-brain axis health. Kefir water delivers calcium without lactose. Kvass offers traditional Eastern European benefits. Coffee modifications. Cold brew contains 67% less acid than hot coffee. Adding cinnamon reduces glucose absorption. Protein coffee includes muscle-supporting amino acids. Making the transition. Phased approach. Week 1, replace one sugary drink daily with infused water. Week 2, try herbal tea instead of afternoon soda. Week 3, experiment with homemade kombucha. Week 4, notice improved foot sensation. Tracking improvements. Watch for reduced nighttime leg cramps. Notice better balance during walks. Experience less foot numbness. Enjoy improved energy levels. The life-changing results. Clinical studies document remarkable benefits when eliminating sugary drinks. Nerve conduction improves 28% after 6 months. Inflammatory markers drop significantly. Blood sugar control enhances with A1C reductions of 1.5. Microcirculation in extremities improves noticeably. The bottom line. While the sweet taste provides momentary pleasure, sugary drinks systematically destroy the nerves, muscles, and circulation seniors need for mobility. Switching to healthier alternatives helps older adults protect leg strength and preserve independence for years to come. Number 5. White bread and pastries, the energy-draining menace. For many seniors, white bread, muffins, pancakes, and biscuits form the foundation of daily meals. These refined carbohydrate products seem harmless and comforting, but scientific research reveals they actively contribute to muscle weakness and mobility decline through multiple biological mechanisms. The science of refined carb damage. Blood sugar roller coaster. White flour products digest almost instantly into glucose, causing rapid blood sugar spikes followed by crashes. Increased insulin resistance over time. Energy fluctuations that reduce physical activity. A 2022 study in the Journal of Nutrition showed seniors eating refined carbs had 23% greater muscle loss than those consuming whole grains. Nutrient stripping. The refining process removes 75% of the original vitamins, 90% of the fiber, nearly all antioxidants. This leaves empty calories that fail to support muscle maintenance. Inflammation and joint damage. Refined carbs increase inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, up 35% in regular consumers. Interleukin-6, linked to muscle wasting. TNF-alpha, associated with joint degeneration. Muscle protein synthesis disruption. The insulin spikes from refined carbs. Block mTOR pathway activation. Reduce amino acid uptake in muscles. Increase myostatin, muscle growth inhibitor. Healthier alternatives. Whole grain options. 100% whole wheat bread. Oat flour pancakes. Whole grain muffins with nuts. Protein-enriched choices. Egg-based breads. Cottage cheese pancakes. Almond flour biscuits. Low-carb swaps. Cloud bread, egg and cheese-based. Flaxseed muffins. Chaffles, cheese and egg waffles. Making the transition. Week 1. Replace white toast with whole grain bread at breakfast. 2. Try one whole grain recipe, pancakes or muffins. Week 3. Experiment with protein-based alternatives. 4. Notice improved energy levels and leg strength. The benefits of change. Within 30 days, seniors typically experience more stable energy throughout the day, reduced joint pain, improved walking endurance, better muscle recovery after activity. The bottom line. While white bread and pastries may be familiar comfort foods, their nutrient-stripped formulation actively contributes to muscle wasting and mobility decline. Switching to whole food alternatives provides the sustained energy and nutrients needed to maintain leg strength and independence. Number 6. Packaged sweet snacks, the muscle-melting menace. Cookies, candy bars, and sugary cereals appear harmless, but these processed sweet snacks actively speed up muscle loss in seniors. Multiple scientific studies demonstrate how their refined sugar content drives sarcopenia through several damaging biological pathways. The science behind sugar's muscle damage. Insulin resistance and muscle breakdown. The concentrated sugars in these snacks create repeated insulin spikes that harm muscles in multiple ways. First, they reduce muscle cells' ability to absorb amino acids by up to 40%. Second, they deactivate crucial pathways needed for muscle repair. Third, they increase production of myostatin, which inhibits muscle growth. Research from the Journal of Cachexia Sarcopenia and Muscle reveals alarming findings. Seniors eating sweet snacks daily lost 28% more muscle mass over 3 years. Their leg strength declined 15% more than peers avoiding these snacks. Walking speed decreased significantly as well. Inflammation and muscle wasting. Processed sugars trigger inflammation that directly attacks muscle tissue. This inflammation activates enzymes that break down muscle proteins. It reduces satellite cell activity essential for muscle regeneration. It even damages the energy-producing mitochondria inside muscle fibers. Nutrient deficiencies. These empty-calorie snacks replace nutrient-dense foods seniors desperately need. They crowd out muscle-building proteins. They leave no room for anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. They provide none of the magnesium required for proper nerve-to-muscle communication. Healthier snack alternatives. Protein-rich sweet options. Greek yogurt topped with berries and nuts provides muscle-protecting benefits. Cottage cheese mixed with cinnamon and apple offers satisfying sweetness with protein. Hard-boiled eggs paired with fruit create balanced nutrition. Fiber-filled choices. Apple slices spread with almond butter give crunch and satisfaction. Pears with walnuts deliver natural sweetness with healthy fats. Chia seed pudding made with almond milk provides texture and nutrients. Dark chocolate combinations. Squares of 70% cocoa chocolate with almonds satisfy cravings. Cocoa-dusted nuts offer crunch and flavor. Homemade chocolate protein balls using dates provide energy without the crash. Making the change. First 2 weeks. Replace one daily sweet snack with a protein alternative. Try fruit with nut butter instead of cookies. Weeks 3 and 4. Experiment with making simple protein snacks at home. Notice energy levels becoming more stable. After 1 month. Enjoy natural sweetness from whole foods. Observe legs feeling stronger during daily activities. The benefits. Within 2 months, seniors typically experience fewer muscle cramps, improved walking endurance, better balance, easier time standing up. The important conclusion. While tempting, packaged sweet snacks accelerate the muscle loss that steals mobility from seniors, choosing nutrient-dense alternatives provides what aging bodies need to maintain strength and independence. Number 7. Flavored yogurts, the bone-weakening trap. Many seniors select flavored yogurts thinking they are making a nutritious choice, attracted by promises of probiotics and calcium. However, these seemingly healthy snacks frequently contain alarming amounts of hidden sugar that actively damage bone health and overall mobility. The hidden dangers. Sugar overload and bone loss. A single container of fruit-flavored yogurt can pack up to 20 grams of added sugar equal to 5 teaspoons. This excessive sugar causes multiple problems for bone health. It interferes with calcium absorption in the digestive system. It increases the amount of calcium lost through urine. Over time, it can reduce bone mineral density by up to 5%. Research published in Osteoporosis International discovered troubling findings. Postmenopausal women who ate flavored yogurt daily showed 32% higher rates of bone turnover markers. They experienced significant reduction in hip bone density. Their risk of spinal fractures increased noticeably. Misleading health claims. Many low-fat varieties compensate for removed fat by adding more sugar to improve taste. They include thickeners like carrageenan that may cause inflammation. They eliminate the natural fats necessary for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins. Missed nutrition opportunities. Choosing sweetened yogurt means passing up more nutritious options. Seniors miss out on protein-rich snacks that maintain muscle mass. They forego whole foods containing bone-building nutrients. They lack the healthy fats required for proper vitamin D absorption. Healthier alternatives. Plain Greek yogurt with natural toppings. This provides 18 to 20 grams of protein per serving compared to just 5 grams in flavored varieties. Adding fresh berries offers natural sweetness and antioxidants. Sprinkling chia or flax seeds contributes beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. Skyr or Icelandic yogurt. These options naturally contain higher protein content with 15 to 17 grams per serving. They have a thicker, more satisfying texture. They typically contain less sugar than regular yogurt. Homemade flavored yogurt. Start with plain yogurt as the base. Add vanilla extract and cinnamon, which helps regulate blood sugar. Mix in mashed banana or unsweetened applesauce for natural sweetness. Kefir smoothies. This fermented milk drink offers superior probiotic content. Blend it with spinach and frozen mango for extra nutrients. Adding nut butter provides healthy fats. Making the change. First week. Mix flavored yogurt half and half with plain to reduce sugar intake. Second week. Try plain yogurt with fresh fruit and a small drizzle of honey. Third week. Experiment with savory yogurt toppings like cucumber, dill, and olive oil. Fourth week. Notice improvements like reduced joint pain and more stable energy levels. The benefits. Within 4 to 6 weeks of eliminating sugary yogurts, seniors typically experience less stiffness in knees and hips. Their balance and posture improve. They enjoy better digestion and gut health. Their energy levels remain more consistent throughout the day. The important message. While marketed as healthy options, flavored yogurts often contain enough sugar to weaken bones and contribute to mobility problems. Switching to plain protein-rich alternatives provides all yogurt's benefits without hidden drawbacks. There you have it, friends, 7 foods secretly sabotaging your leg strength, and exactly what to eat instead to stay mobile and independent. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean weakness. Every small change you make today adds up to big results for your tomorrow. If this video helped you, do us a favor. 1, hit like so we know you found this useful. 2, subscribe for more no-nonsense health tips. 3, comment below, which food surprised you most? Will you try any swaps? Your journey to stronger legs starts now. Until next time, keep moving, stay vibrant, and trust your body's potential. This is Your Name, signing off from Vitality Hub, where age is just a number and strength is a choice.